Welcome to Intro to Prop Firms. We will be learning everything A through Z about prop firms in this entire course, but this beginning portion we will learn what are they and why traders use them. And of course, this is all done by OnlyFirms. What is a prop firm? A futures prop firm allows traders to use the firm's capital to trade futures contracts after demonstrating their skills and passing an evaluation process that includes hitting profit targets and respecting risk management rules. The firm provides access to funding, trading infrastructure, and often training, while traders keep a significant portion of the profits, anywhere from 70 to 90%. Typically, these firms generate revenue from monthly fees, one-time challenge fees, and they share the profit splits with the funded traders. Why do they exist? Traders used to have to risk their life savings to learn how to trade. By trading at a prop firm, you can build the habits and disciplines needed to be a successful trader in the markets without going quote-unquote all in. You can experience the emotions of winning and losing before putting your hard-earned cash at risk. The risk is very limited, but the profits are not. Prop firms, is it right for me? If you are looking to build real trading experience with structure, support, and resources to help your skills, but most of all maximize leveraging large-size trading accounts for little cost out of your pocket, but with massive payout potential, then a prop firm may be right for you. Side tip down over here. Even if you have a larger starting capital, 5,000, 10,000, upwards of 25,000, you can scale massively with stacking prop firms getting 6 to 7 figures in funding, but we will get to that later on in the series about leveraging multiple accounts. Pros of prop firms. 1, low capital requirement. You don't need tens of thousands. Firms let you access large trading accounts for just a small fee. 2, leverage without personal risk. You're trading the firm's capital, so your own money outside of the fees isn't at direct risk. 3, scaling opportunities. You can leverage multiple accounts through either a single firm or using multiple firms, allowing you to trade massive amounts of capital and drastically increasing your payouts. 4, psychology cushion. Knowing it's not your own capital can often decrease the stress. 5, access to tools. Some firms provide professional platforms, data feeds, and even coaching. 6, profit splits. Even after sharing with the firm, payouts can be very substantial compared to some retail accounts. And the final point, structured risk management. Rules, such as daily loss limits and trailing drawdowns, can instill discipline in you as long as you learn to stick with them. Cons of prop firms. High failure rate. Most traders fail multiple accounts before ever seeing a payout, but it's better off that you lose the firm's money rather than your own. Point 2, strict rules. Daily loss limits, trailing drawdowns, and consistency requirements can sometimes kill some profitable strategies. Point 3, evaluation costs can add up, especially if you're not getting discounts. Constant resets or retries can drain you almost as fast as a live personal account. That's why you want to start off with 1 account and don't start off with 10, but we'll get to that later. Point 4, payout delays restrictions. Some firms make you wait weeks or hit certain milestones before withdrawing any profits, which can often, push you to trade a little bit faster than you really need to, just because the opportunity to cash out's there. Point 5, overtrading temptations. The structure pushes traders to hit large targets in short periods of time, which can encourage reckless trades and or trading. Point 6, profit splits. You never keep 100% of the money that you make. I will say that some let you keep 100% for the first 5,000 or 10,000. Some do let you keep that very first initial, but most of the time it'll take roughly 20% with most firms. And the final point for cons of prop firms, the emotional toll. Losing funded accounts repeatedly can hit harder than a normal losing streak. Nothing like passing the evaluation, you finally get funded and you blow it. And you do that consistently, and it really does take a toll on you, mentally, even physically drained. Recap. If you need some money to start or don't want to risk large amounts of your hard-earned cash, and you would like to utilize big firms' money, then prop firms is something you should highly consider. But basically, It's pass an evaluation. You'll pay a fee. You need to pass the evaluation. You'll get funded. Sometimes you'll have to pay another fee depending on which firm you go with, but we'll go over that later. You get funded, and you need to hit another profit goal. Let's say it's a $50,000 account. You're going to want to hit $3,000 again, and make sure you're within the consistency rules and the amount of days traded. We'll go over these rules later on in the section. You can request a cash out and take home, most of the time, 80% of the profits. Best thing about this, if you blow the funded account, you do not owe anything. The firm takes the loss. You do not. The only loss you take is those evaluation fees and then the funded fees. Alrighty, and that concludes Intro to Prop Firms. Make sure to go into Part 2, then Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, and then Part 6, and it should give you everything you need. If you have any questions or concerns, I recommend writing down your questions and see if it gets answered throughout the rest of this. If not, you go through the entire course here. You go ahead and talk to the chat, ask a question there, and I guarantee it'll be answered pretty quick.